Hi guys, in this video I'm going to explain you the last tools of this unit, of this selection tools unit, which are the object selection tool, the quick selection tool, and the magic wand tool. The object selection tool is the newest addition to the software and it's just a wonder, okay? The magic wand tool, the first one that I'm going to show you, works best with images that have a lot of contrast between the background and the object, like in this case, okay? I already rasterized my layer, and what the magic wand does is that selects the same colored of pixels or a range of the same colored pixels. So if I do a click over here, you can see that all of the white pixels were selected. Not these ones, because I have some colored pixels over here that are like blocking my selection. But if you remember from the first video, if we press shift, I can continue adding to my selection, okay? Like I'm doing right now. Remember that I also explain you to work with high levels of zoom so that you can see all these tiny details better, okay? So your selection is very, very clear and you don't miss any of these spots right here, okay? Now, once you have your selection done, like in this case, remember, since I'm selecting the background and it's the thing that I want to remove, I just press delete, okay? And I have a pretty decent selection. If you missed any of these parts, you can just select them and continue deleting them, okay? I'm going to go back to explain you some other thing about the magic wand tool. In this case, for example, if I want to remove this balloon or I want to edit only this balloon and I want to use the magic wand tool, we get this chance of the tool selecting more range of colors than we expect. So to fix that, we have the tolerance, okay? The tolerance also has a limit. If I increase the tolerance, then the more range of color that my tool will select. But if I lower the tolerance, for example, 15, the spaces, like the selected spaces will be the same, will be less, sorry. And then you press shift to continue adding to that selection. Now, as you can see, the selection is not very good, right? So maybe if we increase the tolerance, we can get a better selection, but still, I don't think the magic wand tool will be the best for this type of selection. So, for this type of selection, when we want to select the object, not the background, we have the quick selection tool. The quick selection tool works as a brush. So, for that one, I'm going to use this one, the ice cream image. In this case, if you apply the magic wand tool, as you can see, even with a low tolerance, it works great, okay? But if I want to keep the background as it is, and I want to edit the ice cream only, then if I use the magic wand tool, the range of colors is very wide. So I'm going to use the quick selection tool instead. The quick selection tool here in this options, we have the plus, the minus. I'm going to select the first one. And over here, I can increase the size of my brush, as you can see, and also the hardness. The hardness is how soft the edges will be. So if you have it in 100%, then the edges will be rough. But if you decrease the hardness, then the edges will be soft. Let me show you the difference. I'm going to make a selection right here with a soft brush, and I'm going to press delete. And then this other edge, I'm going to put the hardness in 100% and select this part and delete that. I don't know if you can see the borders. These are super, super hard, and these edges have like this feathering option, okay? But still, that's not the result we expect, right? We want neat selections. So instead of selecting the background with the quick selection tool, you select the object. you just paint around the object. And if you're missing some stuff over here, just just continue clicking so you can add more to that selection. You don't need to press shift. With your tool active, it does the work for you. If something like this happens, you press alt and you get rid of the excess, or you just continue clicking to adding to your selection, okay? And the process, again, the same. We delete if that's what we want to delete. If not, we invert so we can get rid of the excess, okay? In the next videos, I'm going to explain you how to refine the edges of your selection. Now, the last one, the object selection tool, this one is super incredibly simple. You just need to create a selection around the object, and Photoshop does the work for you. And it's it's really cool, it's super fast, but it works best with images with high contrast between the object and the background, okay? So remember, next video is about the refinement options of your selection tools.